Guys, make sure to stay until the end. We'll talk about common mistakes people make that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair diagnostics that you may actually not even need. So let's explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Super quick, very helpful video for any of you having problems with the auto start stop function on Jeep Grand Cherokee that generation here, guys. Please do not waste any money on parts to use diagnostics until you watch that video. It could be quite simple fix. After that, of course, guys, if you need to buy replacement parts and tools, we'll guys share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. Let's start on it now. Before we start, guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix engines, transmission, codes, fuses, relays, because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. That's why we make these free videos. By the way, guys, if you have a Jeep Grand Cherokee with a V6 3.6 engine, guys, we'll have video on that engine, replacing, taking it completely apart, replacing almost any component you can think of, transmission as well. Why we do that? To save you money. Check it out. All this video will be on the channel, guys. In addition, on our YouTube channels we have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. The auto start stop function fuses relays come to show you where you can expect to find them on that generation Jeep Grand Cherokee right here. Depending on the year model, guys, you may have up to 2 different types of fuse boxes. We'll explain about both. First, what we need to do, open the hood, and when you face the engine on your Jeep Grand Cherokee, on the left side is the main engine fuse box right here. Open the cover, guys. Underneath, this is the fuse box layout for 2014 to 2022 year model Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is 2011 to 2013. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, it's very important to always test your fuses and relays. Why? Sometimes you may think you have a good fuse, guys. It's hard to tell. Look at those fuses, right? And sometimes, okay, you pull the fuse. Okay, I'm going to get the fuse puller and I'm going to remove one fuse. I want to show you on that 20 amp fuse. Sometimes it's very unclear if that fuse is burned or not. You may not clearly see it. So always, guys, test them, because if you don't test the fuse, you assume it's good. You end up spending money, time and diagnostics for problems that do not exist, guys. So you can just waste your money and time. Always test your fuses, always test relays. We will put links in the description of the video below where you can find, guys, a video for testing a fuse and testing a relay that will explain everything that you need to do. For the auto start stop, let's explain about 2011 to 2013. If you have that option, guys, okay, you will need to check practically 2 fuses and 1 relay in that case. The relay is K10, known right here, guys. Then you need to locate fuse number 19 and 21. These 2 fuses right here will need to be checked. Now, if you have 2014 to 2022, you need to check your engine management fuses for that function specifically. And we're talking about fuse number F22 right here, F63 and 64 right here. All these 3 fuses will need to be checked, guys. Now, what else you need to check after these 3 fuses? We're talking about fuse 72, 77, 78. Check fuse number 51, guys. Okay, right here, 51. And you need to check also relay K5 right there, guys. Those are the systems that you will need to check on your Jeep Grand Cherokee. Guys, as you can see, this Jeep Grand Cherokee has all kinds of different fuses, relays, JKs, mini blade fuses, the CB fuses, different kinds of relays as well. Depending on the year and model, they may differ, but some of those could be really hard to find if you're in the middle of nowhere. That's why, guys, what we recommend, we always keep some spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share the links in the description of the video below. Check it out, where we get most of our tool supplies from as well. We can get fuses, relays, usually at a good price there as well. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful. Our mission is to save you as much money as we can. Thank you for watching and see you next time.